consumer, Walmart is more than just a retail giant. It's a reflection of the average consumer's wallet. When people are trying to stretch their dollar, they shop at Walmart. So if Walmart starts reporting slower revenue growth or declining same-store sales, that's a major warning sign. Walmart being the low-price leader means people turn to it when they're financially squeezed. Even if Walmart sales are falling, that suggests something much deeper is happening economically. Another one to look at, Airlines. Another day, another opportunity. Super excited and grateful to be alive. You should be too, because where there's life, there's hope. So good evening, good afternoon, great morning to you. Great late night. I'm not sure where you're seeing this information from, but I want to dive right into this information. I want to welcome everyone to A Rich Education with Demi, Sanya, because this is the time that we got to pay attention to these indicators that's sounding the alarm for a recession. Now, when people think of signs of a recession, they often look at headlines, politics, or what the media tells them. But based on my research and understanding of the economy, one of the most reliable indicators comes from watching how specific sectors and companies perform in the stock market. Are you a passive investor or professional investor? Let's talk about it. These sectors don't just reflect numbers, they reflect behavior, consumer behaviors, corporate strategy, business confidence, and when these areas start flashing red, it's time to pay attention. Now let's break down the key economic signals you should be watching right now. Abbreviation for Walmart, WMT, the economic pulse of the consumer. Walmart is more than just a retail giant. It's a reflection of the average consumer's wallet. When people are trying to stretch their dollar, they shop at Walmart. So if Walmart starts reporting slower revenue growth or declining same-store sales, that's a major warning sign. Walmart being the low-price leader means people turn to it when they're financially squeezed. Even if Walmart sales are falling, that suggests something much deeper is happening economically. Another one to look at, Airlines, DAL and LUV, the travel slowdown. Next up, air travel. Companies like Delta and Southwest are key to understanding economic movement. When the economy tightens, one of the first things people and corporations cut back on is what? Travel. The metric to watch here is the load factor. Basically how full flights are, and a lower load factor means fewer people flying. And when corporate travel declines, that's an even big red flag. Over 60% of air travel is corporate. So if business trips get cut out, it's because companies are tightening their budget. Home improvement, HD and LOW, DIY spending drops. Home Depot and Lowe serve as an indicator of consumer confidence in housing and personal spending. In a strong economy, people are willing to spend on renovations, repairs, and DIY projects. But when times get tight, those upgrades become luxury, not a necessity. Often, you'll see a shift in spending from contractors to DIY customers. And eventually, even that DIY money dries up. When those home projects stop, it's because wallets are tightening. Another sign, another indicator to look at, McDonald's MCD, spending habits in real time. McDonald's is a sleeper signal most people don't think about. But when value meals and dollar menus start making a comeback or see a noticeable spike or drop in fast food traffic, it says a lot. During tough times, people either lean into cheap, quick food or they cut out everything that's not essential. A massive surge in McDonald's sales, that's a desperation. A steep drop, that's deeper trouble. Either direction can be a red flag. Now let's look at this also, because when I'm out and about, I always look at my surroundings and check out what's going on. And one thing I've noticed, that there are a lot of, with all due respect, middle class people, or whatever title you want to put on us, with all due respect, in the drive-thru, at McDonald's, at Wendy's, at Chick-fil-A, or any of these poison, that's basically what it is, poison stops, restaurants. But then high-end cars, Range Rovers, Teslas, Maseratis, Mercedes-Benz, love the cars, shining, clean, high octane gas, but putting poison in the body. So I just want us to wake up as we get this financial education and we get solutions on how to weather the storm that we're in. Because remember, the number one economy is the economy in your home, but you're taking care of your home economically? For due respect, some aren't. 95% of people will not change. So I'm looking for that 5% who want to change, who want to learn, who want to gain financial education. But I'm also sharing with you, you got to take care of your body. Love on yourself, just like you love on that car. Shouldn't even be in McDonald's drive-through if you love yourself. But if you don't love yourself, you've probably checked out from this information already. So with that being said, let's just wake up, great people, to reality and start loving on ourselves and start putting McDonald's, because I could care less about if it's just an indicator to show you what's going on, instead of someone learning how to cook a simple meal like bean soup or something to that nature, where you can buy beans for under $2, $3 and put a healthy food in your body instead of standing in line in your car at McDonald's. Another indicator, number 5, home builders, abbreviation TOL and PHM. The Luxury Freeze, Toll Brothers, and PulteGroup are a key players in high-end housing development. If you start seeing a slowdown in new builds, especially in major metro areas, it's a sign the expansion phase is over. Builders don't break ground unless they're confident they can sell or lease what they're buying. When luxury, think about this, when luxury apartment and condo projects get delayed or canceled, that's not just about real estate, that's a sign of uncertainty in the economy. Now, I can remember back in 2008, I wasn't financially educated. I bought a condo during the President Obama's administration, and I knew nothing about real estate. I knew nothing about money. I didn't know that there was an economic crash taking place, the real estate crash. I'm dealing with the banks and the bad loans and all these things. But I bought a condo during that time in an area that was coming up. And restaurants have since then come in that area. One of them, bus boys in Port. And there've been new housing in that area. But at that time, I shouldn't have purchased that home. That home, when I was told about it years before I made the purchase, was like, about $60,000. I paid $140,000 for a liability. The area was up and coming, hadn't come up at that time, but the building, we had people who, like myself, had bought, was renting the places out through Section 8, some of the condos. There was a lot of crime going on in the area, a lot of fires and break-ins and things of that nature. It just wasn't a good investment on my end, but I learned from it, and I had this short sale. So when we see these things, and then flash forwarding into 2011, just a few years after that crash, okay, because many people got wiped out. Those who were buying and holding and 401ks and things of that nature got wiped out. So here we are today. History doesn't repeat, but it sometimes rhymes. In 2011, I rented an apartment that was once upon a time in preparation to be sold as a condo. Beautiful building, downtown Silver Spring, Maryland. But things didn't work out. I ended up renting that. I wasn't purchasing, but just learning the history as I piece things together now. So we're here at a time now, ladies and gentlemen, where we need to pay attention. It's on you. It's on you. If you want to pay attention to what's really happening, real news, real information, but you got to plug in. So as I bring this information to a close, here's just a briefing on what we talked about. Watch these 5 indicators, okay? Once again, Walmart, consumer pressure, Delta and Southwest, travel behavior, super important. Home Depot and Lowe's, home improvement spending. McDonald's, don't go there. Budget-based food choices is really not a budget. Their prices have surged. Toll Brothers and PulteGroup, real estate expansion slowdown. None of these are just stocks. They are signals. When they start moving in the wrong direction, they reveal what headlines don't always say, that the economy may already be under pressure. Now, if you're trying to protect your money or just understand what's really going on, these are the companies to keep your eyes on. Pull out that smartphone. It's actually a dumb phone if you're not learning to make money from it, but pull it out and do some research. If you got value from this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Drop a comment below if you're seeing signs in your city, business, or daily life that confirm these recession warnings. Your awareness is your advantage. Stay informed and stay ready. Also, in my description below, I want you to check out my website. There you'll see a video that you can watch called Simple, because we have a system in place that will help you actually. What's that saying? That saying is that you want to prepare for a rainy day, right? Look, the rain has been upon this country and the world for a long time, but the rich still get richer and the poor middle class get hurt. So with that being said, we want to share with you a system where you can start developing an economy right in where you live at. The number one economy is not the economy outside your door, it's the economy inside your door. It's based on what knowledge, what financial literacy you have, and also having a group of people, a team to help you, support you, so you can be in control. Don't you like to be in control? Well, if you got your hopes in the stock market through 401ks and Social Securities, I advise you, okay? I'm sorry, wrong language. I share with you to go study those things if you care. All right? Go study them. I'm not here to tell you what to do. This is not financial advice. This is financial education. So go in the description below, my website at richeducation.com, and watch that simple video. We have a solution for the world, right? We're US based, so love to help the world. Everyone has different currencies and different titles for their retirement and things of that nature, but we're US based. We're showing you how you can solve every financial piece that's going on in your home and also bring cash flow back in the home. We want to share with you the secrets of the wealthy. Remember, 70% of wealthy people did not come from inheritance. They came from stepping outside the box and opening up this beautiful asset they have inside the skin here called their brain to learn simple things, simple steps on how to position themselves to win in any economy. So take care, take heed, stay safe, and also text Simple. You can call me directly, text me, and I'll respond. Text Simple to 202-770-1668. Once again, text Simple to 202-770-1668. Remember, take care, take heed, stay safe. Life is what you make it, based on information you receive and also information you reject. You rejected, and self-discipline. Take care, take heed, stay safe. Thank you. You all have a great day.